Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys finally got in the win column last week following 2 straight losses to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
Murray going to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So here are the Broncos backed up to start their initial drive. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Whitfield. He'll air this one out from Mims. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. Make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gives them a first down.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Carry here for Burgess. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41. We can look at this Bronco defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Here's 2nd and 10.
When you go, shot. Pump, dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Whitfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
13 yards. First down, Denver.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Seven Pirates with Lion.
Back to throw again. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
38 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. He's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They're going. It's Nix. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another
Let's go now.
First down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw. Whitfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Walter Nolan never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Vikings, 70 Lions. Go street. Seven Pirates, Cup 19, Cup 19. Riggs, check. Ready.
Looking to throw. Whitfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. go.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Trap 50, trap 60. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this is caught at the end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down. And this may be all for naught. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. He'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing to start the drive. Whitfield on the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And quickly they get to the line.
Warriors 70. Go street. Let's go.
Back to throw. Whitfield. Got his man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
Looking to throw. Whitfield. He's going to take another shot here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to their offense.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the league starts.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gold. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo, and they lead here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready! 60 Bison, 60.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got his big tight end here. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Nix to the air. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Looks good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Screen pass to Connor. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring out 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Nix. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's Nix. And this one too low.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit. And he ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Okay,
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, ready.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80. 18, 5 in.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. Whitfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off play action. Whitfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Cards are right back in this football game. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet.
Brandon Jones picking it off. 20, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Wants to try to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Murray trying again after the pick six. And caught up. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Broncos about set to go on offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Stephanie. Crackle, Buffalo 18.
Following the fumble recovery, Whitfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Whitfield. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
70. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. Steady.
From the gun on third down, Whitfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. In motion right, that's Harrison. To throw, it's Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The toss here completed to Pittman. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
For a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. The connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Murray again. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. To throw is Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brandon Jones on the coverage.
Now Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
19 Lions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. From the gun on 3rd down. Whitfield. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. Come on. Hey. Viking, 8-6, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70. 18 Robbery, 18 Buffalo, 18. 7 Pirates, Mustang 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18, 5, ready. Bronco 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Murray now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Finding Pittman. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 26.
So again, they'll throw with Murray. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to summon up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here's Murray. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. And so another example of it there. Now this one thrown away. Will we see a flag? No. They'll say there was a receiver nearby. Pretty generous call, but either way, it's fourth down.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Deputy! Liking 18! Check! 18, Pioneer!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Chad Muma. And the Cards come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.